If you want to accelerate your improvement, you need to think about how you practice. Constant set play is very inefficient. Videotape yourself playing a set sometime and see how little time is actually spent hitting tennis balls. This is time that is not being used to get in the practice reps on the shots you need to improve. Additionally, the most important shots in tennis are the serve, the return, and the first ball after these shots. Statistics show that at all levels, most rallies last between 1 and 4 shots. Here are some simple ways you can practice these shots with a willing partner who is also looking to improve quickly. This is the way most of us practice. It makes for some great highlights. Unfortunately, there's a lot of time I edited out in between these points, and that's exactly the problem.
Yeah, very nice. That's a really good shot, man.
Alright, that's just about enough of these highlights. Let's get into some of the drills that I want to talk about. So first off, we're going to be doing a serve plus 1 drill, where the server is put in an offensive position. You'll notice something else important here. I set up targets, both for where I'm aiming the serve and for where I'm aiming my first ball after the serve. It's extremely helpful to have a visual target so that you can evaluate how well you actually hit your shot. The guy who's hitting me balls here is not my coach, and I didn't pay him any money. You'll see in a second that I'm going to be feeding him balls too. This is a great way that both of you can get in the practice that you need. You saw some aggressive serve plus 1, but sometimes the return comes back hard and you need to neutralize the ball. People on nearby courts might be laughing at you, thinking, why are these grown adults practicing so hard? But you might get the last laugh when you start beating them in league matches and tournaments. People's second serve returns, especially at the rec level, are extremely weak. You need to be attacking second serves, and you need to be practicing what you do with the ball immediately after a good second serve return. Another thing I want to mention is just the fact that returns are practiced so infrequently, even less than serves. You really need to practice your return. So, the infamous overhead. The overhead is something you should be excited about. It should be an easy shot to put away. Here's a great game where you get a chance to hit lots of overheads very quickly. One person starts at the net, and they feed the ball cross-court to the other guy. That person has to lob off the first ball, and then you play the point out from there. A lot of times after someone hits an overhead, you're going to have to hit a lob back, so that's going to give the overhead person a lot of practice. Of course, if you hit a shorter or lower ball, you can hit a volley too. Now don't get me wrong, you can't always be playing these kinds of games, and you can't always be hitting hand-fed balls. But I think you should mix it into your practice. Of course, you need to play a lot of sets as well, but I think this is a great way to get a lot of reps and to improve at things that you need to improve at.
Very nice.